I bet the only one fit now for there be right. Abel, be down for a year. Abel. You know where Mockingbird Road is? You come out of the Sydney Road, and if you take a left, there's that whole area with pipe fence. There's gravel road right there. And then if you turn back to the right before you get to Turd Dog, is the road, Mockingbird. It's in between K-City and there. But yeah, I've got a lot of work. It ain't fenced at all. But I get to do the fencing the way I want to. Which they've got the wood post, like where it drops down, they've got the wood post there. It's already set up, it just no key post whatsoever, no wire. Like they started to, and they just, I think we got that. You know the Peterson, that used to own the wood shop down here? Thanks for me. Steven's the son of his dad, who owned it. Yeah. And that's why it was in probate, because he died. But yeah, we pulled up, there's like all these cars like lined up like broke down cars. Then you go in the back and there's all the faces off the front of the gas station. Is that my place?
That is not even 90 yards from where girls fly.
Hope my buddy will get this week.
Is that who's done that? This is,
Yeah, he's careful.
this is 625.
Yeah, right before our daylight.
Right. But he was still in there. Yeah, I got my phone shut down. I was watching all that. You better not just make it take this weekend without me.
I'm up there once. I couldn't
Oh,
say
the weekend, I will.
Huh? You gonna carry me that box that back? Actually,
I must not be broke.
After one period of play, it'll be the Yellow Summit junior or seventh grade Panthers will lead this contest 6-0. They scored a touchdown in the first quarter, and we are just about to start the second quarter, and Yellow Summit will have the football. Big pass for the Panthers. Got that ball into the end zone. Receiver was wide open, no one within probably 7 yards. And once he caught the ball, he turned and ran into the end zone as fast as he could. And never got touched after he caught the football. Panthers line up on offense. Pass across the middle to number 2. He caught the touchdown pass, and now he'll fall forward down to the 40. Well, they're going to mark it, it looks like. This near sideline and the far sideline will mark that at midfield. Nose of the ball on the 50, and the Panthers will have second down and 2. Seventh grade Panthers looking to pick up a win here on the road. It's always a big deal when you can get it on the road. 3 receivers to the near side. And now they'll have the back come back into the backfield. 1 receiver to the far side. Quarterback keeper. He's going to get across midfield, pick up first down across 45. He'll get down to about the 42-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark the football. It's the first down, and the Panthers will move the chains. 4 more downs to work with. That quarterback keeper went right back up the middle to the left and then straight up the field. Got to the 42-yard line, quickly hit the hole, and pick up that first down for the Panthers. Fairly decent crowd here from Yellville tonight. It's still early, and the junior high game's still coming up, but there's about 60 to 100 people over there on the far side. In motion. Now the ball will be snapped back to the quarterback in shotgun formation. Pass. It's caught. And they're going to stop forward progress at the 39-yard line. Or, sorry, 34-yard line. And it'll bring up second down and 3. They have not changed the down marker. Now they have second down and 3 for the Panthers. Bearkatz come out here tonight kind of amped up. They've made a couple of unforced errors, and that has cost them being able to drive the football down the field. Taking them a long time. And now they will come up to the line of scrimmage. Offensive line will get set with 2 receivers to the near side and 2 receivers to this far side. Back in the backfield with the quarterback. Receiver in motion going from right to left. Now the quarterback back to pass. He's going to be forced out of the pocket. Tuck the ball. He's going to run. He's across the 20. Down inside the 10. He's going to score the touchdown for the Panthers. And that'll be their second score on the evening. That was a big run from 34 yards out for the quarterback. He'll get into the end zone. And now the Panthers will go for 2 points here. Successful conversion will give them a 14-point lead. And we'll see if the Panthers can convert this. Back will come back. He'll flank the quarterback on the right side. Quarterback's going to keep this. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and eventually gang tackled by 4 of the members of the defense, and that'll give Melbourne the football back, and they will start 1st and 10 as their offense comes back on, and the defense will come on for Yellville Summit. They'll have 1st and 10, Ball at the 30-yard line. Defensive substitution, and the Panthers lead 12-0. And we're in the second quarter with 3 minutes and 12 seconds to play in the first half. Back to the quarterback. Now we're going to have a big run for Melbourne. He stays on his feet, gets downfield. He'll go out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 46. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. But the good news is he picks up the first down after a big run right there by the Bearkatz. The quarterback took the snap in the shotgun formation, handed it off, and the running back, once he got loose from the backfield, might have gotten touched by about 3 guys, but never anything very good. And he was able to break through and get up the sideline, or get to the sideline and get up the sideline. And he got out to the 46, where the official says he stepped out of bounds. Melbourne gets set. 2 receivers to the far side. 1 wide out on this near side, a tight end or H-back. And a quarterback in shotgun formation with the running back on his left. High snap. Ball's loose. It's still loose on the ground. Not sure who came up with that, but there was a Panther and a Bearcat down there at the bottom. Looks like the Bearcats remained in control of the ball. It'll be a big loss on the play. Ball all the way back to the 38-yard line. And that'll make it second down and 18. 8-yard loss there. Shotgun back to the quarterback. He's going to keep it. Might have been miscommunication, but he gets around the right side and he'll get back out to the 40-yard line. He'll pick up 7 yards there. Well, they marked that at the 41. No, they mark it at the 40. It'll be second down and 11 for the Bearkats. They have the ball at their own 45-yard line, and third down and 11 coming up. Two receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Back in the backfield, flanking the quarterback on the left side. High snap pitch to the running back. He's going to turn it upfield, and he'll get out to the 48-yard line. 48. They're going to mark him down there, and it'll be third down. It'll be third down and 9.5, so we'll call it a short 10 on fourth down. Bearkats will line up and go for this. You have to apologize for the sun, and we're looking straight into it. It's not so bad on this end of the field, but when we get to the other end, there's going to be a 20-yard, 30-yard stretch where we're going to be looking straight into the sun the entire time. Cool day here. Temperatures in the 70s. No wind to speak of and very little humidity. Running back will line up on this near side. Wide receiver in motion. High snap, and Panthers are going to pick up a sack there as the first half will come to an end. He was sacked back at the 39-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. But like I said, we've reached halftime, and Yeovil Summit leads 12-0. We're back here. We're going to get the third quarter underway. Melbourne will start with the football. Panthers on defense. They've switched ends. Panthers will now defend the north end of the field, while the Bearkatz will defend the south end. And the south end is where that sun is, and you can see that in the screen now. Melbourne gets lined up. Running back will take the ball. He's going to go around to the left side. He's going to push the ball all the way out to the first down marker. It's going to be close, but I think he's going to be a yard short. They're marking the ball at the 39-yard line, but he's going to pick up 9 yards on the play. Well, they're going to mark this at the 40, and it's a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Melbourne. Good run there as they pick up that first down. Better start to this second half than they had in the first half, and that is always a good sign when you're talking about 7th graders. Now the Melbourne offense will come to the offensive line or to the line of scrimmage. They'll get set. 2 receivers this near side. Handoff to the running back, and he'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage for a 2-yard loss. Panthers excited and slapping each other on the helmet for that. They get that big tackle for a loss. They mark it back at the line of scrimmage, even though he did go down 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Now they'll have twin receivers this near side. One to the far side. Shotgun. Hands it off again. No, the quarterback keeps it. He fooled me. Fooled the Panthers for a little bit, and he'll get up the field, get nearly to the 50-yard line, and they'll mark it at the 47. He'll have 2nd down there and 3 yards to go for the first down. Quarterback got me on that one. I thought he handed it off. Defense clearly thought that as well, because they were trying to tackle what they thought was the ball carrier. And here comes the quarterback to this near side of the field and picks up 7 yards on 2nd down. 3rd down and 3. Receiver on this near side was a yard over the line of scrimmage. He backs up. Now the far side receiver, slot receiver, will come in motion. They're going to fake the jet sweep. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to get up across the midfield. He's got the first down and a whole lot more as he crosses the 30, 20. He's into the 10. Touchdown, Melbourne. He's going to get into the end zone, and Melbourne will score a touchdown from 50 yards out. A 50-yard run by the quarterback. That's what we've seen here today is explosive plays. 2 of them for the Panthers on a big pass and 1 on a big run. 34-yard run for the Panthers. Now a 50-yard run for the Melbourne quarterback. He'll get the ball down the field and into the end zone. Make it a 12-6 ball game pending this 2-point conversion attempt. He'll take the ball, hand it off, and the running back's going to get into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Your score is 12-8. Panthers had a 12-point lead, and it's cut to 4. Panthers will have first down at the 30. And we'll see if they can go 70 yards, just like the Melbourne Bearkatz did. Again, we've got the junior high game coming up after this, and when those freshmen step out, eighth grade and freshmen, when they step out onto the field, we'll have some exciting football. Not that this hasn't been, because with those 3 big plays in this game, it's been very exciting, and we look forward to the rest of this second half here as these 2 teams line up. The Bearcat defense out there on the field. And they're going to get set to get this started. Here come the Panthers to the line of scrimmage. Center, which is the quarterback on the offensive line, will come up. Empty backfield, 2 receivers to each side of the field, and or actually 3 to the far side. A 4th one goes in motion. Now they're going to throw the ball back over here. It'll be caught by number 20 out at the 40-yard line. He'll be pushed back just a hair. They're going to mark the ball at the 39. I thought he got out to the 40, but it'll be second down and about 1.5 yards. Looks like the chain is on the 40. So 1 yard. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Panthers. Pass was thrown into triple coverage, but it was thrown high, and that meant that the wide receiver had used his height and had the best opportunity to catch the ball at its highest point. Now with an H-back or tight end, 2 receivers to the far side of the field, or 3 rather, trips. 1 to this near side. Quarterback's going to keep it. Quarterback's going to turn it upfield. He's out to the 45, falls forward to the 47-yard line, and it'll be first down. We'll see if they mark this on the 47 or the 48. They do mark it on the 47.
Number 7, Brandon Whitehead with the carry. Bring up first down for Yellville.
And Yellville will pick up first down behind the quarterback keeper around the right side. Went right outside the tackle and straight up the field. It's what you want them. You want them to go north and south, but sometimes they try to go east and west to think they can get a little more yardage. But he did a good job there, just going north or south with the football, and picked up that first down and a little bit more. This time we've got trips receivers to the near side. 1 to the far side, empty backfield. Tight end lined up on this near side of the field. Quarterback keeps it. Quarterback through the line of scrimmage. He's at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. He's in the end zone for the touchdown, and the Panthers will score a touchdown in the second half. They'll go up 18-8 currently, and we'll see on this 2-point conversion if they can go up 20-8. 53-yard run or 53-yard run right there by the quarterback from Yellville Summit. He'll get into the end zone, and he'll push that score out to 18-6 or 8 right now. That'll be the end of the quarter, but they should do this untimed. An extra point try is an untimed down. They should do that before switching into the field. My guess at this point, the quarterback will run some kind of keeper here. Might fake a handoff on a jet sweep or something. Trips receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Tight end on this near side. Quarterback's going to keep it right up the middle. I'm not sure if he fell forward enough, but he did not. It is no good. So the score remains 18-0. And we will switch ends of the field, I think. And Melbourne will have 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. And their own 30 will be the opposite end of the field. Well, they leave Melbourne down here on the south end of the field. And we start the 4th quarter right now. 8 minutes left to play in the game. Quarterback calls for the snap. He'll hand it off, and up the middle, the running back will go, and he'll pick up about 4 yards on the play. They're going to mark that at the 35-yard line, so it'll be 5-yard pickup, and it will be 2nd down and 5. Oh, they marked it at 29, so it is 2nd down and 6 for the Bearkatz. one penalty in the game right now. That was on the first play of the game. Bearkatz jumped off sides, but there was a lot of movement on both sides of the ball, and that could have been called either way. How the Bearkatz quarterback's going to keep this. He's going to get upfield, gets back to the line of scrimmage, across the 30, out to the 40, across the 40, and now we've got a flag in the pile that usually signifies some kind of face mask. We'll see what happens here.
Number 17 breaks.
Ball will be placed at the 43-yard line, and they're going to mark yardage off against Yellville Summit. Result of the play was a first down. They do call a face mask. 15-yard variety puts it into Yellville Summit territory at the 42-yard line. First and 10 for Melbourne.
Flag on the play will result in first down for the Bearkatz at the 42-yard.
Panthers receivers weren't ready on this near side. Pass goes to the far side, and if he caught the ball, his knee was down, so he'll be down at the catch. And they rule he caught the football.
First down, Melbourne.
First down at the 25-yard line. Ball appears to be just across the 25, so it'll be first and 10 from there. And the Bearkatz will come up on offense. Handoff. No, quarterback's going to keep this. He's going to deliver a stiff arm and throw the defender to the ground. Good stiff arm, and that's going to pick a pickup of 6 on the play. He'll get it down to where it's second down and 4. It'd be a second down and long 4. As the Melbourne Bearkatz are knocking on the door to score again. Completely polar opposite team in this second half than it was in the first. Problem is they dug a hole. Receiver wide open. Now the quarterback's going to be sacked. He'll be sacked in the backfield by number 54 and 65. They'll take him down, and that will bring up third down and 9. 4-yard loss on the play, puts the ball back just over the 25-yard line, just almost back to the original line of scrimmage. So we'll call this third down and 10. Now it's a bad snap. It's low. Quarterback picks it up. He's not going to have an opportunity to go anywhere. He'll be tackled for a sack by number 7. That'll bring up fourth down. Loss on the play is about – it'll be a loss of 5 on the play, so it'll bring up fourth down and 20 now. Ball placed at the 34-yard line. Bearkatz line up with 3 receivers, 2 to this near side, 1 to the far side. Tight end on this near side, receiver in motion. And another low snap. This time it's going to – the quarterback's going to get the pass off, but he'll get almost back to the original line of scrimmage, and then it'll be a turnover on downs. Yellville Summit will take over first and 10. We'll see where they mark this. I believe it's going to be at the 30. But I stand corrected. They're going to mark the ball at the 27-yard line, and it'll be first and 10 for the Panthers there. The 7th grade team has looked pretty good tonight. They've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go 77 yards to try to get this into the end zone. They'll be happy if they just run the clock out and get out of here with a win. (18-8) with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the game. Panthers will hand the ball off. He'll break one tackle. He's out across midfield. 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5-4-3 touchdown. Yeovil Summit on a 77-yard run. But wait just a minute. We've got a flag down back here at the 45-yard line in Yeovil Summit. And it looks like it's going to come back for a block in the back. Oh, they're going to call holding. And it's going to be from the 45-yard line. So it's still going to be close to a first down. Or still be first down. And they'll still gain yards on it, just not the touchdown. Ball will be placed at the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 5 or 1st and 4 for the Panthers. They'll move the chains, and that'll make it 1st and 10. Panthers needing 65 yards to get this into the end zone, and they've got 148 to do so. Snap is back to the quarterback. He's going to keep it, go to the right side. He's going to break some tackles, get across the 40-yard line, and he'll be brought down at the 43-yard line of Yeovil Summit.
Tyler Sutterfield with the carry. Brought down by number 53, Brandon Cathers.
.125 with the clock running. Ball is at the 43-yard line of Yeovil Summit. Panthers will break this huddle. Center will lead them up to the line of scrimmage. He'll get set. Now the line will set. Quarterback calls for the snap, hands the ball off in the backfield. He'll be sacked. He'll be tackled for a big loss there. It'll be a loss of about 7 on the play. They'll mark the ball back at the 37-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 7 on the play. And we've got under a minute to play. So that was probably the last play. We're going to try to get one more off. They've got 20 seconds to do it. 2 receivers this near side. 2 receivers to the far side. Quarterback in an empty backfield. Calls for the snap. There was movement. No call. Now here comes the Panthers. Down the far sideline. Cuts back to the middle of the field. He's still going. He'll get all the way down to the 45-yard line inside Melbourne territory. But I believe the clock has expired. It did. And now the junior high teams are coming out to the field to get ready to play their game. Your final score here tonight was 18-8. And we'll see these two teams come out to the middle of the field. They'll shake hands as they come across the 50. And then the Panthers and the Bearkatz will get ready to play the junior high football game. The 7th grade Panthers come out of this with an 18-8 win on the road. And they are very excited about that win. And they'll enjoy this for a while as they sprint back to the locker room. And we'll get ready for the junior high football game coming up momentarily. We'll be right back. Yep, well, Summit won the toss, and they will elect to receive. The Bearkats will kick the football off to start the game and receive the opening kickoff in the second half. The Panthers will defend the north end of the stadium, and the Bearkats will defend the south end. This has been a game where the temperature was in near 80 when we got here. Now the temperature has fallen, and you can see that landscape or that skyline across the way. Back deep will be Swearingen and Dildilia. Onside kick will be picked up at the 47-yard line. It'll be by number 47 or 77. I'm sorry, Tristan Horta. And the Panthers will have 1st and 10 right there. Swearingen will start the game in the shotgun formation. He'll be Kane and Florio will be in the backfield with him. Single receiver to this near side, trips to the far side. Ball out into the flats on the far side, and the Panthers are going to pick up 1st down and quite a bit more as they get the ball down to the 37-yard lines where the official's going to mark that. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers as they cross the 50 and get down inside Bearcat territory. This time, trips receivers to this near side to the far side. Swearingen gets the ball loose. It's almost picked off, but it'll be incomplete, and the Panthers will have 2nd down and 10. Going from a no-huddle offense, they'll get to play from the sideline. And then the receivers will get set up in the proper position. Colton Layton will come into the backfield with the quarterback, Swearingen. Pass out here in the flats is a little far out in front of wide receiver Smith. That pass was intended for Canton Smith and was just a little bit out in front. And so that'll bring up 3rd down and 10 as the Panthers with an empty backfield. Swearingen's going to throw it out downfield, and this one will be Canton Smith with the 1st down as he'll pick up about 16 yards on the play, and that'll move the chains, and the Panthers will convert that 3rd down and 10. Now Swearingen in the backfield. He'll have trip receivers to this near side, 2 in the slot and 1 wide out. Whole defensive line moved. I don't know if they were drawn off or not. I didn't see any movement on the Panthers, but you never know. And it will be offsides. The entire line moved, and that usually signifies that a offensive lineman said or did something, or they were all anticipating the count wrong. In motion will be Smith. Now it'll be a jet sweep. He's going to fall forward across or to the 15-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 15, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 3 for the Panthers. Smith with the carry. Now Panthers get set for offense. Swearingen's going to keep this. It looks like it was a miscommunication. He may have picked up enough yardage for the first down. He's right at the marker. They're going to examine this, and it is a first down for the Panthers. Beautiful skyline tonight. Temperatures have fallen all the way to 66 degrees. And by the end of the game, probably in the upper 50s, low 60s before this is all said and done tonight. Layton in the backfield with Swearingen. 2 receivers this near side. Handoff will be to Layton. Layton will take it, go around the right side, and he's going to be tackled down around the 5-yard line. They'll mark the ball at 6, and it'll be 2nd and goal. It'll be 2nd down. I guess they can get a first down first. So it'll be 2nd down and 4. Swearingen calls for the snap. They'll look back to the sideline. Layton in the backfield. Canton Smith to the far side of the field. Ball comes back to Doladay on this near side. And it will be a touchdown for Tatum Doladay. Panthers leave the offense on the field. They appear to be going for the 2-point conversion here. Swearingen will be in the backfield, an empty backfield. 4 receivers to the far side of the field, and Doladay on this near side. He'll roll to the right, throw back to the left, and at the last second, that ball will be knocked away by the defense. 6-0 is the score to start this ball game off in the first quarter.
Conversion fails. Pass was intended for number 6, Colton.
We'll have 4:51 to play in the first quarter. And Melbourne will get the ball off the kickoff. Panthers will kick off from their own side of the field. We'll be right back. Panthers defense will come out. They get set up. Four minutes and 50 seconds remain in the first quarter. Bearkatz offense sets up at the 49-yard line inside Bearcat territory. Run right up the middle is going to be good for a first down. He'll get across the 40-yard line down to the 42 before he's brought down, and that'll be a first down for the Melbourne Bearkats. Bearkats will check to see what the play is. The offense will get set with two receivers this near side of the field. Everyone else tight. Back to pass. Bearkats will throw it out here in the flats. It'll be caught, and the receiver will reach out to the 30-yard line. They're going to mark it just short of the 30. and it'll bring up second down and 4. Quarterback under center takes the snap. Running back puts on a good block. Now the containment breaks down. Uh-oh. I said uh-oh there because of the way the Brotherton threw him down, but that's enough yardage for the first down. And no penalty called. Good play. Good contact there and good call for no penalty on that. You like the officials to let them play. Nobody was mad, nobody was hurt, so a great deal there. Everybody tight to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback gets under center. Now the receiver will go in motion. It'll be a pitch back to that receiver, number 18. He's going to get to the line of scrimmage, and he'll take a heck of a lick there with a lot of Panthers on the mark, but Layton's going to deliver a good lick at the end of that tackle.
Howard, the ball carrier, tackle made by 33. Ian Freeman.
Bring up second down and 9. $1:55 to play in this first quarter. Trips receivers to this near side of the field. Quarterback under center. Quarterback drops back. Now he rolls to the right, and the receiver's going to catch the ball, but he's going to slide down as he looked like he tried to make a cut back to the middle of the field, and his foot slipped. And bring up third down. And about 4 yards on the 4 yards to pick up for the first down. Melbourne will have 3 receivers to the far side of the field, tight to the formation, running back in the backfield, quarterback under center. He'll drop back. Now he's going to be chased and pressured. He's just going to throw this ball up, nearly intercepted near the goal line. He was being chased by number 3, Kanan Florio, and the Panthers will force fourth down, and it'll make it fourth down and a long 4. Stacked receivers on the wide out on the Panthers are going to come through the line of scrimmage. 2 Panthers came through. They're going to call offsides, and that will give the Bearkatz a first down. Penalties 5 yards. They needed 4. So it'll be 1st and 10. Looks like from the 16-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side of the field. Quarterback's going to get the snap, pitch it out to this side, and they're going to drag it out. He's going to pick up a couple of yards, but it's going to be 2nd down and 9, so they only give him a yard on the play.
Lufkin, the ball carrier, tackle made by number 33, Ian Freeman.
First quarter is going to come to an end with the Panthers leading the ball game 6-0. Melbourne stood out there and they didn't have to snap the ball, and they decided not to. We'll start this second quarter in just a minute, and we'll be right back. Football will be placed just outside the 15-yard line. One wide out to the near side, one to the far side. Everybody else tight to the line of scrimmage, a back in the backfield. Quarterback's going to throw this just across the line of scrimmage. The back is going to get down to the 15-yard line, or the receiver rather gets down to the 15-yard line. It'll bring up third down, and 9 yards to go for the first. Ball's placed on the left hash mark. Two receivers, and this time to the far side of the field. Running back in the backfield. Looks like there might have been a bad snap there. Quarterback's pressured, throws it out, and it goes through the hands of the intended receiver and falls to the ground harmlessly. Brings up fourth down. We've got a flag down on the field, and it's going to be holding against the offense. My guess is, with it being, I guess the Panthers are going to take the penalty, back them up 10 yards. No, the Panthers decline the penalty, and now it'll be 4th and 9 for the Bearkatz. Bearkats are going to need a long 9 yards here, and they will have trips receivers, it appears to be on the far side of the field. Ball's placed in the center of the field. And the quarterback will step up under center, likely to roll out to the right. He does. Now he looks, throws the ball. It'll be caught, and the receiver may have first down yardage on that. We'll have to wait and see what the officials say. They've already signaled it's a turnover on downs. He didn't get the full yardage, and the Panthers will have 1st and 10 from their own 6 or 7 yard line. The official looks like he was walking different direction, but we'll see where they mark this exactly. They marked this out at the 12-yard line, or at least that's what the announcer said. Now they're going to mark that at the 7-yard line, and that'll be 1st and 10 for Yellville Summit. When you get to these deep ends of these fields, it's hard to see the yardage exactly, but he's on the set. The Panthers start on the 7. Swearingen keeps the football, and he will get to the 10-yard line. They're going to mark this at the 9. No, they do mark it at the 10. It'll be a pickup of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7 for the Panthers. Panthers line up with 2 receivers on the far side, 1 in the slot, 2 slot receivers on this near side, and 1 wide out. Swearingen looks out in the flats. Now he's going to throw it. He's got a man, and he's going to have a catch. The ball's going to be out at the 33-yard line, and the receiver was Kanan Florio. Florio was the only one that was going to catch that. Perfect pass by Weston Swearingen as he gets it out just to the fingertips of Florio, and he catches it and then goes down. Jet sweep. Panthers are going to pick up big yardage here. It'll be about a 7-yard gain as they get out to the 42-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down and 2. 2nd down and 2 on that. The ball carrier was Canton Smith. And Smith will pick up another 7 yards right there. Trips receivers to the far side of the field, 1 to the wide out on this near side, a tight end in close. Swearingen's going to keep the football up the middle of the field. He's going to cross midfield, 40, down to the 35-yard line, and he'll pick up big yardage there and get a big first down as they get into Melbourne territory. Designed quarterback keeper right in between the right and left, right guard and left tackle, or right tackle. Swearingen pointing out who needs to catch a block. Now they'll look to the sideline, make sure the play is the same. Calls for the snap. Gets it. Pass out into the flats. It'll be to Layton. Layton will get down, and he will pick up about 6 yards or 5 yards on the play. The way they mark this, it's going to be 2nd down and 6. So a 5-yard gain on that play for Smith, Layton, as he caught that in the backfield in the flats and carried it up the field. Weston Swearingen throws it across the middle. Canton Smith sees it, hits his hands, and falls to the ground. It'll be an incomplete pass for Swearingen on a ball that should have been caught. Layton in motion. Florio comes in tight to the line. Now we've got a flag on the field. Illegal motion is going to be called. That'll back the Panthers up 5 yards.
I didn't see who moved. It might have been Ramiro.
Dead ball, false start on the offense.
Yep.
All right, now the Panthers will have 3rd down and 11. Swearingen's back in formation. Now he's being flushed, and he'll go down back at the 44-yard line, maybe the 40. Well, they're going to mark it at the 42. Panthers offense will get the call, and then they'll get set up. 2 receivers to the far side, 3 on this near side. Swearingen calls for the snap. Now they'll check the sideline. Swearingen gets the ball. He looks downfield, makes the pass. Layton's going to catch the ball. It's going to be a first down. Ball comes out, but it was after he was already on the ground. And that's going to be a big first down for the Panthers as they get deep inside Bearcat territory. from the 13-yard line. Swearingen will take the snap, hand the ball off to Layton. He'll squeeze through the line, pick up a couple of yards, about 4 yards on the pickup there, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
Layton, the ball carrier. Kimberly on the tackle.
Florio in the backfield this time. Fumble on the play. It looks like the Panthers have got it back. Recovery will be by number 57, Snodgrass. Keelik Snodgrass makes the fumble recovery there. The ball was knocked out of Swearingen's hands as he was going through the line of scrimmage. Now with 3 receivers to the near side, empty backfield, and 2 to the far side. Swearingen gets the snap. We've got a whistle. A timeout will be called by Melbourne. We'll take timeout and be right back. Timeout has come to an end, and the Panthers will come back out, line up. Center will lead the offense out. Tight formation. It looks like a power formation. Ball in the hands of Dedelia. And he'll get around the left side of the line of scrimmage near 1st down yardage.
Number 1, Tatum Dedelia, ball carrier.
Panthers look like they're going to line up in the wing T of formation again. Now we've got a whistle, and we're going to have another timeout by Melbourne. They'll have 1 left for the first half, and we'll be right back. Panthers back out on the field. Swearingen in shotgun. He's going to roll out to the right side. He's going to keep the ball and get into the end zone for the touchdown.
Swearingen, the ball carrier, play results in a touchdown.
On 4th down and 5, the Panthers will get that into the end zone for a touchdown. Now they'll lead 12-0 pending the extra point try. Panthers leave the offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. Now it's going to be a penalty called against Melbourne. Number 53 jumps off sides. They're going to say he was drawn off sides by the Panthers. And it'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Panthers. Ball be placed at the 8-yard line. Swearingen comes up to the line of scrimmage. Direct snap. Now they're going to pitch it a couple of times into the end zone. The ball's going to be caught. I think that was Noah Romero in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And that'll put the lead out to 14-0. Panthers will lead, and they'll get set to kick off. We'll be right back. I have a fumble on the kickoff. Melbourne will fall on it, but it was a little bit of excitement there as he fell down. They had the ball go through his hands, and he went to the ground and got the football. And the Bearkatz will come back out. They've got a really big offensive line. All right, Melbourne will line up on offense. Quarterback under center, back in the backfield. 3 receivers to the far side of the field. Handoff right up the middle. The back is going to take this for a first down as he gets across the 45 out to the 48-yard line. And again, that will be a Bearcat first down as we've got 1:07 to play in the first half of this game. Panthers lead 14-0. Quarterback drops back. He's going to throw a screen pass. It's covered well. It's going to be a pickup, maybe 1 on the play, as they'll mark the ball at the 49-yard line. Well covered play there by the Panthers, as they only allow 1 yard on a screen pass. Usually those passes can go for big yardage unless the team is ready for it. Pass out in the flats will be caught. Number 18 will catch it, and then the Panthers are going to hit him and fall down, and we're going to have a tackle by Melbourne. They're going to call their final timeout of the first half, and Howard caught the football. He caught it at the 45-yard line in Yellville Summit, and we'll take the timeout and be right back. Melbourne is back, and they have 3rd down and 2 from the Panthers' 45-yard line. Quarterback under center. He's going to roll out to the far side of the field, throw the ball, and it's nearly intercepted by number 33, Ian Freeman. Freeman got there, just couldn't reel the ball in, but that'll bring up 4th down and 2.5, 3 yards from the 45-yard line of Yelville Summit. And they've got to get to two solid yards here. It'll be a good long 2 yards. Bearkatz wait on the signal from the sideline. Now they check their wristband. They'll line up. Receiver on this near side looked to have been offsides, but he wasn't. Called offsides. And that pass will be caught by number 25, and he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. It will be a 1st down. Ball will be placed at 40-yard line after a pickup of 5. 4.7 seconds to go in this first half. And I expect this ball to be thrown deep or some kind of laterals like we had on our 2-point conversion. Quarterback rolls out. It's a short pass. He's going to catch it, not get out of bounds. Clock will run out, and that will be the end of the first half. Panthers lead 14-0 at halftime. We'll be right back. Canton Smith is going to kick this off for the Panthers. They'll start the second half kicking it, and it'll be a short kick. It'll be returned across the 45 and out to about the, we'll see where they mark this. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 43. So they'll return it into Yellville Summit territory to the 43-yard line, 44-yard line. And that's where the Bearkatz will start with first down. Handoff right up the middle. Quick hitter. Big pop and stick at the end of that play. That'll be Layton with the second time tonight that he's delivered a big hit at the out for a tackle. Colton Layton just laying the lumber down there. Two receivers to the near side of the field. Running back in the backfield. Tight end to that far side of the field. He's going to go in motion. Fumble. Ball's on the ground. I'm not sure who got it. And the Panthers come up with it. We'll have to see which Panther this was that picked that football up. Not sure exactly which Panther came up with it, but a good hit there at the line of scrimmage. And the Panthers will have 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. 61 yards to pay dirt. Swearingen in the back in the shotgun formation. Layton comes in motion to this near side. Pass is going to be to Layton. He's going to almost make an over-the-shoulder catch there. He hits his fingers, and those are incredibly difficult if you've ever tried to catch the ball like that and you're expecting it on one shoulder and it comes over the other one. It is very hard to make that transfer in your head, and the Panthers will have an incomplete pass and 2nd down and 10. Great pass, though, by Swearingen. It just didn't quite get to its intended target the way he wanted it to.
Yes, it's still there.
Pass to Dilladay. He's going to carry runners or defenders. Odelia, rather. He carries tacklers, and he'll get down across the 35-yard line to the 34. Three receivers this near side, including Layton. Swearingen back. He makes the pass to Layton. Layton hauls that in with his hands, and he'll get down inside the 20-yard line near the 15, but I think they're going to mark it at the 16-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers from their own 16-yard line. Swearingen calls for the snap. Looked like he wanted a penalty against Melbourne, but they didn't jump off, so I'm not sure what it was. Now he'll take the ball, pass it, and it'll be incomplete as it bounces off the shoulder pads of Noah Romario. Panthers with 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 16-yard line. Looks like they repositioned it to the 15. Still 2nd down and 10. And the Panthers will call for the snap. Hand off to Layton. Layton up the middle. He's going to get across the 15. And they're going to mark him down at the 14. A lot of excitement for a yard, and it'll bring up third down and 10, or third down and 9. Swearingen will be in the backfield, an empty backfield. He'll have Romero to the far side of the field and 3 receivers, including Layton, to this near side. He'll roll to this near side. Now he's going to tuck it. He's going to get across the 10 down to about the 8-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 9, and he'll fall down right there for a big carry. It'll be 4th down and 4 from the 9-yard line. Shotgun formation again. Now a flag is going to be thrown. It's going to be offsides on Melbourne. That will give the Panthers the first down based on the penalty. And they needed 4 yards. They got 5 on the penalty. So it'll be 1st and goal now from the 4-yard line. Temperature has indeed dropped. It's down to 59 degrees now. Some would call that perfect football weather. I'm calling that too cold for me. 59 degrees, though. And Panthers 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Swearingen calls for the snap. He'll get it. Pass to the far side of the field. Layton will come up with the catch and into the end zone, it looks like. Yes, touchdown for the Panthers. And they will take a 20-0 lead in this third quarter. 4 minutes remain in the third quarter. Panthers leave their offense on the field. Layton in the backfield behind Swearingen. 1 receiver to the far side of the field. 3 standing near the line of scrimmage on this near side. Swearingen's going to come up. Direct snap. It's going to be a pitch. Now they're going to throw it into the end zone. It'll be knocked away. Swearingen was the intended receiver, and the player throwing the pass was Kanan Florio. It was just knocked away at the last minute by the defense. Now the Panthers will kick off, leading this ball game 20-6. 20-0, I'm sorry. Smith with the kickoff. This one will travel a little farther, be fielded at the 30-yard line, and he'll be brought down. A great open field tackle right there. Isaac Beck will make that tackle. First and 10. Handoff is going to go up the middle. The running back's going to pick up about 6 yards on that. It'll bring up 2nd down. The ball will be placed at the 42-yard line. Freeman comes in on that tackle. And it was a pickup of 5 yards, and it'll be 2nd down and 5. Melbourne gets the call. They line up. Stacked receivers on this near side. Running back checks the play one more time. He'll take the handoff up the middle. Fumble! Ball is out, and it'll be picked up by number 1, Dedelia. Down the sideline, he races. He's going to get all the way down inside the 10-yard line, probably around the 9 before he's tackled. But he picked it up, and he ran that back for a big, that's a game-changing moment right there. Big first down for the Panthers. They're going to mark that at the 12-yard line. And the Panthers will have 1st and 10